Man, I ain't gonna fake, man. Life harder than a motherfucker. Man, for real, man. They should have just told us what it was gonna be, bro. You know, it's like, since I done got older, bro, it's like I done learned it's like I had to unlearn a lot of stuff, bro, that they had taught us in school. And, you know, even our parents, you know what I'm saying? They ain't really know no better. They were just repeating the cycle of what they was taught, you know what I'm saying? And, bro, you know, I had a good childhood. I had a wonderful childhood. Even my 20s was dope. You know what I'm saying? My 20s was so fun, bro, and fire. You know what I'm saying? I guess in your 20s, you still trying to, you know, the being grown, it's a new thing. It's fresh, you feel me? Just like going to high school for the first time in 9th grade year, you know. That's how your 20s was all over. But, man, them 30s, man, it's something serious, bro. And not even that, just the stuff that you get all the stuff that you learned, you know what I'm saying, that was wrong. Like all the people, I was like, history was just a bunch of bull to me. It was just a bunch of bull crap to me, dog. As I look back on it, cause like half of the dude they said was heroes was really villains. You feel me? That's just like George Washington, dog. Dude was no good. I'm just gonna keep it real. I ain't gonna fight with you. Dude had slaves and everything, you feel me? Like, I didn't know that. Until after school, they were making it seem like he was just so heroic, you feel me? That's just like Christopher Columbus, dog. We were like, man, I'm thinking he got a day. I thought anybody that had a day, you know what I'm saying, they was official and they was certified. No. That boy came over here and took over the Indians' land, you know. It's stuff like that had you like, man, America was just built on a lie, really. Like America really just the world is really messed up, dog. Like real talk. You know what I'm saying? Even going to college, I start realizing, man, college ain't nothing but another hustle. That's all it is, just another hustle, dog. You go to college for 4 years, get your degree, then you gotta pay back the loans. What part of the game is that? You feel me? It just all messed up, dog. It's crazy. Even these jobs now, you know. See, like my mama and, you know, like the people that's like in what Generation X, they don't, or the baby boomers, they don't understand what the millennials and the Gen Z, they don't understand what we go through, bro. Like, the jobs ain't like how it used to be, how you could just be on a job for, 20, 30 years and retire. Now, it ain't like that no more, bro. Man, you lucky if you can get a full-time job, man. You damn near need 2 jobs just to make ends meet. You feel me? It ain't like that no more, bro. Man, they don't even want to give you insurance on some of these jobs, dog. You barely can find a full-time gig, you feel me? It's crazy out here, dog. And then you go through so much on the job, you feel me? You know, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you get you some cool little coworker that you can just tolerate, or a cool manager, you feel me? Cause they can make your time at the job hard, man. If you don't have them, they can make your time hard, you feel me? You know, I done had so many jobs, dog. What it is, man, it's like, I'm the type of cat, bro, I just wanna go to work. You know what I'm saying? I shoot you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, with people. I just want to go to work, do my job, and go home, dog. That's it. Give me 2 off days. As long as I got enough to pay my rent and bills and all that, I'm good. Some insurance and benefits, you feel me? That's all. But it's like people get offended when you come to work and you don't want to hear the tea or be a part of the tea, or, you know what I'm saying, be a part of the drama. People get mad at that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that always been my problem on jobs, dog. Like, I'm no nonsense, dog. And then when somebody come at me and they trying to play in my face, dog, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the manager know, like, hey man, you know, I got this issue now. If don't nothing be done after that, hey, I'm gonna have to handle my business. I'm gonna have to get ugly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm already an ugly nigga, but I'm gonna have to get uglier. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I don't be wanting to do that. but people push you. It's so much you gotta go through on the job, bro. You got all type of personality. You got the old messy woman, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? The old mammy. She wanna be everybody's mama and stuff, but she messy though. You know what I'm saying? I remember this one woman, she tried to befriend me, but I picked, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing about me, man. I done been on so many jobs, I can tell off the rip when somebody ain't shit. She came to me, she was like, what she had said, you know, she introduced herself and all that, woo, 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 woo. And then she was like, she asked me what kind of food I like or whatever. I like all type of stuff. What's your favorite food? And she said, I'm cooking some something. I was like, okay. She said, I'm gonna bring you something to eat. And bring some of my cooking. I was like, nah, you ain't gotta do that. Cause in my head, I'm like, nah, don't do that. Cause then you gonna be wanting favors from me. You know what I'm saying? I know how it go. I'm like, nah, you good. She brought it. Oh, nah, I'm gonna do it anyway. So she brought the food. I'm like, hey, okay, you can bring it, but I ain't finna eat it. You know what I'm saying? And me, I just don't eat everybody cooking. You know, I was just brought up like that. So, she came to work, you know what I'm saying? She said, oh, I brought you some food. I'm like, oh, I told you ain't have to do that. She put it in the refrigerator. Man, I forgot, you know what I'm saying? And at this time, I'm working at Walmart overnight, and you know how Walmart overnight is, bro. Man, if you don't finish that freight, man, you probably don't get out that mother about 9. Come in at 10, don't get out about 9. So, probably about 2 days passed. I forgot the food was in there. She came over to where I was at. She was like, you know what I'm saying? She said my name. I was like, she was like, did you ever get that food that was out the refrigerator? I guess she was trying to see if I was gonna lie. I was like, you know what? I forgot. She was like, oh, I know. I'm just trying to see if you were gonna lie. She left me alone after that because she was like, okay, he ain't stupid. He ain't naive. And then you got that coworker. He ain't got no ride home. You know what I'm saying? Now don't get me wrong. I done gave people a ride home only if, you know what I'm saying, I know that they cool people and they just, you know, so they really genuinely need a ride. You know what I'm saying? But you know, some people that try to use you feel me? They want to ride with you every day. I'm like, nah, bro. I had to tell one coworker, like, hey, bro, you got to get your car fixed, dog. You know what I'm saying? We got into it in the car. But I was just telling them straight up, like, dog, you got a whole car, dog. Like, now I'm tired of going out my way to take you home when you can get, man, all he needed was this water pump fixed, dog. I understand you want child support, dog, but man, come on, bro. You stay with your mama, you know what I'm saying? You can get your water pump fixed, you feel me? Just all that, man. And then any job you work with females, it always gonna be, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's draining, bro. That's draining. It be that. And then not even that, man. Just, I know I done got off the subject, man. But raising kids is harder than ever, dog. Like, I don't care what nobody tell you. Raising children is harder than ever, dog. Because for one, they getting to the point, man, they ain't even trying to give out the food stamps no more. You know what I'm saying? But not even just that social media, dog. Like, it's really you as a parent versus social media, dog, right now. And we can threaten, you know what I'm saying? We can threaten to turn the TV off or, you know, take their phone away, but come on, bro, they gonna find a way to do it. They gonna find a way to look at it. They can, when they in school on the bus or something, they can look at social media with their friends or at recess, you know what I'm saying? It's just, and then you know what I'm saying, we the type of parents, we always want our child to have their phone when they get off the bus, you know what I'm saying? I just feel more secure, you know? So I can say I'm gonna take the phone. They know they gonna get the phone back for that reason. But yeah, it's so much stuff in their social media, man. It's like they trying to program the kids on purpose or something, man. So it's like, it's really ain't no way around it, man. And man, to be honest with you, man, as a parent, I kind of see what my mama and them went through. You know what I'm saying? All you can do, bruh, is tell your kids, you know, the right things. You know what I'm saying? Instill good things in them. Hopefully they listen, man. Cause you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I let my kids look at like Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society and Tales from the Hood and I let my kids look at stuff like that, cause why hide it from them? But when they look at it with me, I always tell them, see, that's what he messed up at. He shouldn't have did that. I want them to see the outcome of doing things. You feel me? But I ain't finna look at like no movie with like, you know, like no nudity or nothing. Nah, I ain't looking at that. Nah, man. But like Boys in the Hood, they don't really. Even when it comes to that scene, I skip that part. You know what I'm saying? You know, so but yeah, you know, I just let them look at movies like that, New Jack City, cause I grew up on stuff like that. That's what made me turn out the way I turned out. You know, I never been in the streets or nothing like that, but a lot of kids that I grew up with, man, they didn't look at New Jack and Billy and all those movies. They didn't look at it with the mind frame I had. They looked at it like, it's like they forgot about when the dude died on certain movies or they went to jail. It's like they were looking at the how they came up part. Nah, I'm looking at like, dang, man, Nino got messed up at the end. Dang, you know what I'm saying? Man, that part, dang, the old man shot him. I'm looking at Doughboy, hey, dang, you know what I'm saying? Cuz, damn, he killed the people that killed Ricky. Then they came back and killed him. Dang, it's like an ongoing thing. That's how I looked at it. You know what I'm saying? Like all even menace to society. You know what I'm saying? When Kane, you know, he had did so much. You know what I'm saying? He had unalived a few people. You feel me? Jack the dude for his dating. You know what I'm saying? So then he beat dude up. Dude came back. You know, I was just looking at that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people just ain't peeping. You know, I guess they just looked at the glitz and the glamour of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stop saying, know what I'm saying, but I guess I just been saying it for so long. But yeah, it's hard out here, man. It's really hard out here, and everything's so high, bro. Everything high, man. Ooh, man. I mean, a pack of the little wings, you know, like the ready-made wings. You know what I'm talking about? Man, they used to be like, man, like $8, something like that. Now, 15 of them. You paying $15 like you paying $1 per wing, man. I'm like, man. They if you on food stamp, they trying to cut them in half, you feel me? Like everything high, man. Gas high, man. Car note high. Now I'm talking about a car note about $600, man. Then you gotta pay the insurance, which is probably about $250, $300. Man, it's crazy out here, dog. It's draining, dog. Sometimes I be in bed, bro. Man, I don't even want to get out of bed, dog. And it got to the point one time that, man, I was like, man, I wish my daddy never even met my mama, dog. I was like, real talk, but it got that bad. I was like, man, I ain't think we're gonna be like this. Hell, dog. And man, I be stressing sometimes. I ain't gonna fake. But I can't go talk to nobody, dog, because I done tried that before, man. I done tried to talk to my people, man. All they gonna do is say, oh, you complaining. Oh, man, you gotta stick your chest out, man. All that, you know. So I just suffer in silence a lot, you know what I'm saying? I probably drink me a beer until I go to sleep or something, you feel me? And just deal with it on my own. Get on ChatGPT, you know what I'm saying? I can't really go to nobody because they ain't gonna understand. And then some people, they probably understand, but they don't want to seem weak, you know? So I just keep everything to myself, dog. I'm good. I ain't on no, you know what I'm saying, unaliving myself tip or nothing like that. I got kids, you know. But it do get hard. I ain't gonna sit here and fake. It do get hard, though. It get hard, bro. But I'm gonna leave on that note.